Hello again, everyone. We're back with another video here. This time, do you remember a little title called Project Cars? We made a big kerfuffle about this title last year, if you remember. We were all pretty excited for it. Granted, there are some who are still excited for it, and I originally was very excited for it because it was a third-party game coming to Wii U that was, not being a crappy port. So it was something to actually cheer for. And if you remember, the Wii U version was the main version everyone wanted. On their website, on the company's website, Slightly Mad Studios, there was the poll asking, which version do you want? And Wii U was in the lead. It probably still is in the lead. And then they decided, and I believe this happened when Namco Bandai took over as the publisher, distributor, something like that. Either way, they're like, we're delaying the Wii U version so we can make a PS4 and an Xbox One version. And then we went from that to delaying the game, and then delaying the Wii U and PC version, the Steam version. Both Wii U and PC got delayed, which were the first two fucking versions in the damn beginning anyway. All because, we're going to try and make the game 1080p and 60 frames per second on PS4 and Xbox One. Well, that pissed us off, and now, once again, the Wii U version seems to have been delayed even further because the PS4 and Xbox One versions have been delayed yet again. Oh my goodness, so many delays. Now, let me clarify something right off the bat. Yes, I don't want them to release a broken game. I don't want them to release an unfinished game or an unpolished game. I want it to be a good, finished product. However, by delaying the PS4 and Xbox One version again, you have further pushed back the Wii U version. You're literally killing off any people who are still wanting this on the Wii U. Because you really think, the sooner this game comes out, the better chance it has of selling somewhat good on the Wii U. Because if this game, because it's being delayed till April for PS4 and Xbox One, say this is delayed until, September or something like that for North America, or for the Wii U. What am I talking about? For Wii U. Imagine if it has to compete with other titles like Splatoon that'll be out, Xenoblade, Zelda's coming up, Mario Party 10, Star Fox. It's gonna fucking bomb miserably. And one thing that really grinds my gears is they're putting in so much effort. Originally, they were putting in so much effort with the Wii U version, and now they're putting all their effort into getting the PS4 and Xbox One version done first before they go back to doing the Wii U version. And PS4 and Xbox One versions were not the original versions. Now they're delaying it again because clearly they need more time, because they said before they want to get 1080p 60 frames per second. They want to delay it because they're having trouble. And it's, PS4 and Xbox One are so much stronger than Wii U, yet they are also struggling, or they are struggling to hit the 1080p 60 frames per second combination. Now granted, yes, PS4 has a few, Xbox One has like 2 titles that are that, but my point is, it's not an easy thing to achieve with the snap of a finger on those consoles. It's doable on PS4 and Xbox One, of course, as it is Wii U. But the fact that they're, choosing to delay it just because, we want to, make it 1080p 60 frames per second on PS4 and Wii U, or PS4, Xbox One, to further delay the Wii U version, really, is the ultimate result, or the end result. And it feels like the Wii U version's being lost in the shuffle. And we all know what's going to happen here. It'll eventually come out like Watch Dogs on the Wii U, which we didn't even know if it fucking actually ever existed. And I still don't know if we've ever actually seen any gameplay footage from Project Cars Wii U. There might have been a screenshot, if anything. But I think it's going to be like that. By the time it comes out to Wii U, no one's going to give a shit. And then it's not going to sell. And Slightly Mad Studios, the developers, are going to be all, but we put our effort into this game. No, you didn't. You started to. And then you threw it on the back burner and decided to start putting your effort into a title on consoles that no one wanted it on. And if they honestly think it's going to sell good on PS4, it won't. They already have their Drive Club. If you think it'll sell good on Xbox One, it won't. They already have Forza. Wii U, I'm not saying it should be an exclusive to Wii U. I mean, that would have been nice, at least console-wise. But I'm saying, out of all three consoles, even though Wii U has the lowest user base, it still would have sold the best on Wii U. And yes, it's still coming to Wii U and everything. But when you purposefully choose to make versions of the game that didn't originally exist for a platform that no one had any, or almost no one had any interest in seeing it on there, then you delay it, or which causes you to delay it for the console that everyone wanted it on, that's just bad for business. Slightly mad. So, I don't know. I'm not even getting the game anymore. I remember it was originally supposed to be out in November last year. Then I think they delayed it to March, and now I guess it's really only a 1 month delay, I guess. But whatever. This new gen, you know, next gen, current gen, technically, seems like it's all remastered games and delayed games, and I know the Miyamoto quote, of course, you're going to say, oh, a delayed game is eventually good. That's true. I'm not saying by them delaying the game's going to end up being bad. It's not. It's probably still going to be a really good simulation racing game. I'm not going to deny that. It looks good, like, you know, graphically. It looks like it plays smooth, and if they do hit 1080p 60 frames per second, great. Great. We already know it won't be that on the Wii U, which is a damn shame, because they could make it hit that if they wanted to, if this whole time they had spent working on the Wii U version, which was the version they originally started on, excluding PC. So, I don't know. I just don't understand developers sometimes. Granted, my way of thinking as a developer is not similar to many developers out there. But, I mean, I'm sure there's a few developers out there that are somewhat similar to me. I mean, Hideki Kamiya from Platinum Games, him and I are kind of similar. We're both very outspoken and can get into trouble a bit from what we say, although most people love him for him, you know, saying shit. Whenever I say shit, people get pissed off at me. But either way, that's all I wanted to say in this video. Are you still getting Project Cars? Let me know, I guess. I won't be. Sorry, slightly mad, but kind of like Nexus Games here. You had an easy ace in the hole. You had a target or a game that wasn't on a system, and you were primed and positioned to succeed, and then you went and goofed it up, just like Nexus Games with Ucraft. Whatever. Whatever. Do what you want. I'm not going to run your business. I'm not going to tell you how to run your business. All I can give you is my personal opinion, and, you know, share how others feel. But just know that when it doesn't sell well on Wii U, you can't complain, you can't make up excuses of, oh, blah, 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 didn't sell because of... No. You can't say we didn't, or we put in our effort, because you didn't. You didn't. You started to. But then you just kind of threw it on the back burner and forgot about it. Anyway, I'm done this video. I'm Original Blood Ice. As always, we'll see you later in the next video, which I might do right after this. Either way, we'll see you next time.